This was considered the most effective way to teach the rapist a lesson. First, his beard was shaved off slowly, stroke by stroke. He trembled with fear and panic. Then, he was given a drug that made him lose consciousness. While he was unconscious, the tool of his crime was removed. When he regained consciousness and saw that his manhood was completely gone, he was in total shock. Before he could even process what had happened, the doctor entered the room holding a small box. He informed him that the surgery had been completely successful. Now, the next phase of treatment would begin to help him recover. The man still had a will to live, so he had no choice but to accept everything. 1 month later, during a follow-up checkup, his health seemed to have improved. In a low voice, he asked if he could now be released, but after hearing the doctor's response, he completely broke down. He begged and pleaded, saying he had done nothing to the doctor's daughter. But how could a father ever forget his child's pain? The doctor told him that he wouldn't kill him, but instead would turn him completely into a woman. The next challenge was the man's rough and tough skin, but the doctor was a skilled plastic surgeon. He developed a special artificial skin using animal cells, and after several experiments, grafted it onto the man's body. This new skin was extremely soft, smooth, and heat-resistant. It could withstand temperatures up to 10,100 degrees and also protected against insect bites. He was then made to wear a tight bodysuit that made his body appear feminine, but he still hadn't given up the idea of escaping. One day, while the doctor was helping him zip up the suit, the man suddenly attacked. He grabbed the key and tried to escape, but it was all useless. The doctor locked the door with a remote. Frustrated and hopeless, the man grabbed a knife and tried to slit his own throat, but the doctor saved his life within minutes. After